Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Yep. Last we left off, we did Blighttown, or at least 2/3 of it anyway. There's still a little bit left, but yeah, we did start off at the gate in the depths. We unlocked it with our Blighttown key, and then made our way down. We took advantage of the ring of fog that we had from trading with Snuggly the Crow to kind of take the Blighttown kind of slow and steady. Yeah, just slowly make our way through, picking off enemies one at a time, getting the drop on the blow dart archers, or the blow dart people. The ring of fog basically was the key to that last episode, to prevent us from getting overwhelmed by the enemies, allowing us to again get the drop on the blow dart people. And then we scoured Blighttown for every nook and cranny, all the soul items, the Shadow Warrior set, the Iaito, picked up Power Within from the Chaos bug that was guarding it, dropped down for the whip, continue going down, and then we got the Wanderer set with a falchion. And at that point, we made it down to the bottom of Blighttown, to the swamp area. At which point, we kind of switched up our ring setup to the Poison Bite and the Rusted Iron Ring, just so we can traverse the Rusted Iron Ring, just so we can not slow down in the swamp. And then the Poison Bite, just so we can have a bit longer before we get poisoned, allowing us to kind of hop from island to island, at least a little bit. And at the bottom, we made our way towards the Great Hollow. Yeah, cleared out the leeches around the area first, which were kind enough to drop some large shards. And then, let's see, there was also the server around there. One of the leeches dropped more green shards, though I probably won't be using them. Then we went into the Great Hollow itself, with the plank shield, illusory wall. There was a chest with twin humanities in it, and there was another illusory wall behind that. A secret within a secret. So, yeah, it's one of the more famous secrets of Dark Souls. Yeah, the great entrance to the Great Hollow. There was a bonfire in there. We tagged the bonfire, dropped down into the Great Hollow just to grab the Chloranthy ring, the ring that increases stamina recovery rate. And so, might make use of that eventually, but almost died trying to get to it. I think we slid off one of the branches, but luckily we fell onto where the Chloranthy ring was, or at least the top part of it. So it gave me a little scare. I grabbed the ring, homeward bone out, back to the bonfire up top, back to the swamp. Made our way this way to the bonfire, picking up some more soul items. Where we then were invaded by Maneater Mildred, who kind of bugged out, which allowed us to backstab her and then punish her as she got up. So she was easy for some reason. She can be difficult, but we took advantage of her AI kind of bugging out there. And then we came in here, a bonfire, that way to a dragon scale, and that was it. And just did, again, 2/3 of Blighttown, going through every nook and cranny we could, getting all the items that we want. There's some good items in there. Some large soul items, an armor set or two, a weapon or two. So, definitely recommend going through every nook and cranny you can. Between episodes, I didn't do anything, so all our stuff's going to be the same, or our level's going to be the same anyway. I did change out, well, just my equipment, but although I could have gone back to the leeches, gathered some more large shards, but at this point, I only want to upgrade the Iaito, but I don't have any more shards to upgrade it. I used it on my armor, so yeah. And by the time we finish with Blighttown, we have access to Sen's Fortress, which allows us to buy shards at that point. Yeah, because the merchant in Sen's Fortress will have large shards for sale unlimited amount, so we'll be fine going forward. But yep. So oh yeah, the only thing I did between episodes was I upgraded the Wanderer chest piece and the hood. That was it. So +3. And then for today, we're going to be finishing off Blighttown. Yeah, first stop is make our way to Shiva the East. He should be down here. He'll be a merchant, and then we'll buy out his weapons we want, at which point we will kill him. Yes, we will kill him. Or we will let the swamp kill him for us, but it will kill him, his bodyguard, because they both drop good stuff. Shiva will drop his weapon and shield, which is an amazing shield, by the way. And his bodyguard will drop a ring, which we may or may not be able to use. And then after that, we'll climb up a little bit, just clear out a little section. The rest of the Blow Dark guys. There should be a Firekeeper soul. So that little section, and come back down, talk to Quilana, take on Quelaag, talk to the the Chaos Servant Covenant, and then depending on how much time we have, we either call it there or we'll make our way out, depending on how much time we have left. So that's the plan. The rest of Blighttown for sure. And our equipment for today, starting off with the enchanted Baldur side sword, because I plan on killing Shiva the East. We're going to need a good weapon for that, and I think this will be a good one for that. Bow, spider shield still, because again, Blow Dark guys are trying to avoid as much poison or toxic as we can. Catalyst is the best one we have so far. You have the Wanderer hood, coat, manchettes, and the Knight's legging. I really do like this little outfit. Pretty light, decent defense. Yeah, it's pretty good. Rings are the same, poison bite, rusted iron. We'll change this up as needed. So for now, we're going to keep these three, those two. Yours are stats, should be the same. Yeah. Everything's about the same. All right. Shall we get this show on the road? I think so. We have souls to spend. Lots of souls to spend. Almost 100,000. We'll probably spend half of it just buying weapons. Okay, we're still medium load. Medium roll. Be gone, you. Large ember or large soul. Yep, there she is. There's Quilana. She only shows up if you have a pyromancy flame to +10. Yeah, so she could also ascend a pyromancy flame, so we'll do that here as well. Come on, you. There he is, Shiva. You kind of see his feet of his bodyguard right behind it. Let's take care of this guy. All right. We'll come back for that. And this is the way out. We're not going to do that just yet. All right. Hey, Shiva. It's fancy seeing you down here. Yeah, the reason he's down here is because there's a cut content related to him. He was intended to have a longer storyline, quest line to him. Similar to Satsuki and Demon Souls. Asks you to get a weapon for him. He'll betray you. You get it back, yada yada yada. But that got cut, so he's just down here as a merchant at this point. So, all right, Shiva.
Hello again. Strange to meet away from the clan and the forest. But while you are here, how about some equipment? I love collecting these things. but I can only keep so many. And you know, you are a friend. I'll sell them cheap.
Also gesture. Skyward. Yeah, cheap? No. 10,000, 15, 10, yeah. Not cheap. Flamberge we can get from the Serpent Men in the Sen's Fortress, so we don't buy that. Get these from the Stone Guys in the Darkroot Garden. These drop by the Capra Demons in the Demon Ruins. I think this is the only place you can get this. We'll just buy one. I think we can get another one by beating Lordran, I think. Uchi Katana. Buy at least one. A washing pole. I think it's these are the only places you can get them, I think. Great Axe we can get from Taurus Demons. Claws. We'll actually get two of those. And Demon Spears drop from the demons up in Anor Londo, so yeah. Everything else, these he can list. These are only available here. This is only available here. Only other place for this is the merchant guy in Undead Burg. I think he's the only one who has it here. Everything else you can get from drops. And the Eastwood Grain Ring. Special ring crafted in Eastern Land. It's made of gold, but with a wood grain crest on its surface. The ring slows the loss of weapon durability and is particularly useful to bearers of delicate swords crafted in the East. I'll take that. Undulated Blade is the choice weapon of the slithering serpent men of Sen's Fortress, designed to fillet the skin and cause heavy bleeding. Yep, does bleeding. There's also a dex weapon, which says, we'll consider it if we pick it up. Stone Knights who guard Darkroot Garden wield this moss-covered greatsword. The same magic which created the Stone Knights is imbued in the sword. Unleash this weapon by wielding the sword with two hands. Lesser Capra Demons use these great swords in pairs. The blade's coat is cast iron and hooked. The sword is imbued with no particular magic, but for those who have the strength, its great weight will smash foes mercilessly. I think it's one of the stronger ultra great swords in the game, so very high strength scaling, so it's really good. Yeah, sharply curved blade created by Alstor of Earl of Kareem, requires great skill to wield, but evades shield defense, sneaking attack, sneaking damage. Yeah. Bypasses a portion of the shield guard reduction. You can land over its brisk slashing motions. Uchi Katana cuts beautifully and causes bleeding, but its blade is easily nicked. Yeah. Very unusual specimen with a long blade. The blade is extremely long, but as a result, quite easily broken. Yep. Yeah, Bones Fellow Demons. This axe is imbued with no special power. Probably didn't have the strength to wield it yet. Attacks cause bleeding, and the wounds inflicted are not easily mended. Preferred weapon of the spooks of an eastern land. Okay, so 150 durability. And the Demon Spear, which has lightning damage on it. So I don't think it scales with anything, but it has lightning damage. So it's a very good weapon in general. Card from the Bones of Fellow Demons, wielded by the slim lesser Batwing Demons. The weapon of these Chaos Demons wandering Anor Londo are different from those of other Chaos Demons and are imbued with lightning. Yep. Alright.
I see. You have a sharp eye for trinkets. Suits me fine. I'll be seeing you.
No, you won't. Alright, so how are we going to do this? I'd rather not get them both on us. There is a way to kind of get the spook guy to kind of not come after us. He'll get stuck, but I'm not quite sure how to do this. This may take more than one attempt. If we fail here, we may not be able to get it, but we could bring him out here and get him poisoned. That is possible. Let's at least try and see if we can pull him by himself. Alright, Shiva. Yeah, his shield will actually has higher deflect than other medium shields. If you want to get poisoned, be my guess. Come out this way. You'll get poisoned. He can parry, so just be careful. Oops. Ooh. Got nicked us with the backstep.
You poor fool. You.
Oh, I think we will. And he drops Humanity, the Murakumo, which we could have gotten from the giant skeletons in the graveyard, and the Iron Round Shield, which you can only get from him. Very good shield. It has a higher than average deflection. Heaviest of the standard shields, deflects enemy attacks, a famous specimen from Shiva's collection, but none who have faced it have lived to tell the tale. Until now. So. Yeah, it has like a great shield deflection rating on it. It's nuts. Oh boy, your master's dead. Why are you just sitting back here? Okay, so you're next. Yeah, get him trapped like this. There we go. Easy peasy. Humanity and the Darkwood Grain Ring. Changes rolling action. Provides extra iframes when you're at low equip load, below 25%. So it's very good. The Ninja Flip Ring. Special ring crafted in the Eastern Land is made of gold, but with a wood grain crest on its surface. Agents of subterfuge in this faraway land are particularly fond of the dark gold ring. Dark gold wood grain, which greatly alters its wearer's rolling action. Let's see if I can actually show you. Here's the normal fast roll. Back step. And if you put the ring on. Yep. Yeah. And then if we back step. Yeah, it provides extra iframes during rolls when you're at light load. So yeah. Although we're not really going to use it all the time, but we may not be able to, quick roll with it anyway. Actually, you don't need this anymore. Or that. Slap that back on. Might as well put a fog on. Alright. Shiva's dead, his bodyguard's dead, we're no longer in the Covenant, which is fine. We don't need to be anyway. What we got out of it, what we wanted. So we're gonna climb up to take care of that little section. I think it should be over here. There it is. Alright. This is the way out, but we're gonna come up here just for the little alcove. Whoa, camera. it's over here. Yep, right in there, actually. Oh. Almost got toxic by the blow darts. Put this back on. Oh, there he is. You might get toxic here. Or not. Do we have enough range for this? Do. There's another one right there. Perfect. Cool. Actually, since we have enough range, might as well take care of these guys. Or that. Gonna fall off too? Be my guest. But you gonna fall off? Oh, you're gonna de-aggro. Okay. Alright. Took care of most of the blow dart guys, actually. And we actually need to go up a bit more. Up one more. Sits in here. Is there another ladder? Yes, okay. Alright, so there's 2 blow darts there, one back there. Should be another one down here. Yeah, there's one right there. In fact, I can't even see that we're here. Alright. Proud Knights. I think that was the last of the blow dart guys as well. So I don't think we have to deal with them anymore. Yeah. Alright. Oh, nope, never mind. One more. Alright. So that should be all of them. Pick him off at range when you can. And normally that blow dart guy runs away across here, he makes it pretty difficult to get to him, but we got the drop on him thanks to the Ring of Fog. In fact, I don't think we need it anymore. I think we're good. Just for more poise, just in case. All right. Oh, there used to be a door here, not anymore. Well, in the world there used to be a door there, but someone sealed it up. Excuse me, dogs. I need this item. Firekeeper soul. Should be a long lost firekeeper at that. Yeah, soul of a long lost firekeeper. So we can use it to upgrade our flask. Get our round shoot back. I like this. I like the shield. It's not good. Lighting's not the best to see, so we'll get there eventually. And there's nothing over here. It's not that. aware of. Okay. Alright, so I came to do what I wanted. Let's go back down and talk to Quaylana, and then do the boss. Well... I'm trying to think of this, which way is the way out. Hold on, before we go back down, let's check out this other section. Yeah, go across this little area. Yeah, across this tree. Go away, mosquitoes. No one wants to be your friend. Alright, so this is where I wanted. Crimson set, tin banishment catalyst. Ow. And here we have sorcery remedy. It cures poison. So make sure. I think it cures poison. Yeah, the one sorcery of the Scarlet Robe Yulva, one of the sealers of New Londo. Reduce bleeding and poison buildup and undoes various poisonous effects. One of New Londo's unique healing sorceries. Perhaps she abandoned her sealer duty to take her healing arts back to Blighttown. I think she did. So we have the Crimson set. Very good set. Very good. Doesn't offer any poise, but it does have some pretty solid defenses. Robe of sorcerer who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark wraiths and the four kings who descended into darkness. Sealers were once known as healers, and the bright crimson was a symbol of that. So, I think the hood might have something different. Symbolizes their resolve to keep the seal shut forever and their atonement for all who were sacrificed. But two of the three forsook New Londo upon tiring of their duty. Yep. Yeah, one of them came here to Blighttown to heal the sick. I think the other one, I'm not too sure, but I think he's with Lautrec. Either that or was killed and looted for his clothes, but we'll see that eventually. It's really cool, especially if you get the right leggings for it. Fashion Soul is going to be on point. For now, back to their Wanderer's set. Actually, let's put on the Y. Alright, so we came what we got from over here. Where's this go? One of these ladders is a way out. I'm trying to remember which one. Right, so this is the dead end. Okay, this is the dead end. The other one's the way out. Okay. Okay, so that's the way out. Over there. Okay. Good to know. Now comes the tricky part, because this thing has an awkward collision box, or collision somewhere. Yeah, right here. it goes. You just gotta be careful. It's always nerve-wracking trying to get across that little piece of branch. But, right. And a dog wheel. Yeah, the dog is powering the lift. If you kill that dog, the lift stops. So don't kill the dog. Alright. So now we need to go back down. Oops, someone died. Let's go this way. One moment. Thank you. Large shard, we'll take it. And here we have Lady Quilana.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am Quilana of Izalith. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Salomon?
Why, yes, we are.
Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil, but to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this?
Well, yes, we are. So, yeah, she sells pyromancies. Yeah, it's a very good pyromancies at that. Firestorm is very strong, especially if you get max out your pyromancy flame, Dust Crown, Bellowing Dragon Crest, Firestorm. You can mulch enemies with this thing. You only get 2 uses out of it. Again, the uses there is misleading. It'll use up 10 uses per cast, so you only get like 2 casts. So, yep. Undead Report. I think this turns enemies into allies, although it's a certain enemies can be turned against each other. So this one's hit or miss. Stronger combustion, fire whip, firestorm. Alright. Ultimate fireball pyromancy. Hurl giant fireball. Salomon the Great Pyromancer, also called the Great Fireball after the spell. Believed pyromancy was rooted in the adoration of fire. Those who acquire this spell usually agree. Yep. Primal pyromancy taught by Quilana of Izalith. Erect fire pillars in vicinity. The storm of flame is indiscriminate and incinerates all nearby life. Yep. Primal pyromancy, root pyromancy of combustion, but much more difficult to wield. Pyromancy which improved upon combustion, created a powerful flame, but many sorcerers mock at the simplicity of this spell. Do not underestimate combustion. It is very good. Either one is very good. Advanced pyromancy Quilana, charm undead and gain temporary allies. The living are lured by flame, and this relationship is part of the parcel to the art of pyromancy. Can be used by either gender. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Yeah, and fireball. So, so we'll come back. We want to. So here. So if you have a pyromancy 15, you can ascend it to the ascended pyromancy. It doesn't say ascended, but it is the ascended pyromancy. So we'll ascend it. And now it looks different. Oops. Yep, now it has a giant flame in the hand, so that signifies that it's an ascended pyromancy. Pyromancy flame, I mean. Ooh, yeah, and it does get expensive pretty quickly again. But definitely worth it. Pyromancy, can never go wrong with an upgraded pyromancy flame. Alright, what do you have to say?
Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the master pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself.
Well, yes, he became a teacher himself and, probably rules the Great Swamp. Or at least a good chunk of it.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again.
Yep. I hate to see that again.
Pyromancy is the art of invoke, but remember always I would hate.
Alright, so let's actually buy something. We need to buy this particular... I think these two would work. Firestorm and Firewhip I think will work. I think Great Combustion will work also. Let's buy Combustion, let's buy Great Combustion. Wish we could buy Great Fireball, but... Fire Orb and Fireball, sure. Okay. Yeah, we need one of the advanced pyromancies because we need that to advance Laurentius's quest line. So.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking, but remember all I would hate.
Okay.
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Wasted indeed, huh? Do I want to stick with the enchanted? Yeah, just stick with the enchanted. Well, no, stick with the enchanted. Alright. So that's Quelana. So you advance Star Pyromancy Flame. Yeah. She has more dialogue, but we'll have to fight her sister first. Alright, where do we want to do? We want to go to that corner. There are 3 of those guys in that corner, so just be careful. We'll take care of this guy first. Go away, mosquitoes. His rock will block attacks, so. Duck pie. Try not to get Quelana involved. Thank you. Alright. Duck pie. Gotta use a flask. So we'll take care of this guy. They can throw their rocks, so just be careful. Give me your back. Thank you. They can also drop a pickaxe, which is kind of surprising. Yep. They drop dumb pies and pickaxe, so... Yeah, I cleared them out so I can get a good angle on these two. Yeah, his rock... Oh. Yeah, their rocks blocks projectiles and attacks and all that. You just gonna sit there and throw? No? Good. Oh, got behind us. Really? Will be my guest. Dung pie, nothing in the corner. Alright, one more and it should be mostly cleared. Nothing in the corner. Whew. Screw it, we'll top off, just in case. Over here, boy. Yeah, it's rock blocks. But only from the front. Oh, it's too soon. Oh well. Nope. A no drop. Here we have the Great Club. Pretty solid club. Yeah, it's classified as a great hammer. Very good strength scaling. Yeah, giant tree branch serves as a wooden club. Smashes enemies from upside the head. The leaping tag is a trademark of clubs, and this giant club is no exception. Yep. Alright. Ah. Thought I could get across. Oh well. Oh well. We have the moss clumps, might as well use them. Alright, and with that, I think we're good to go. Is there anything else I want to do right now? Nope. Alright. I don't think there's any other items over there either, so... Okay. Into the webs we go. I can remember where it's at. It's right here. Quelaag's domain. Or Quelaag's, or however you want to pronounce it. Yep. Yep. These guys are friendly, so don't mess with them. Here we go. Don't need those anymore. Don't need those anymore. Don't really need Havel's ring. I'm going to put this on and see if this does anything. Alright, so what kind of weapon do we want? Do we want to stick with this enchanted side sword? Or do we want to go with something a bit more... Yeah, don't use fire. Quelaag is immune to fire, so don't bother. I'm pretty sure she resists bleed if she's not immune to bleed. She's immune to poison and toxic. Even though she's a demon, the Black Knight weapons don't do the extra damage for some reason. Even though she is a half spider chaos demon thing. But alright, we'll probably go with our partisan. Might as well stick with partisan. Just for the pokes. Or gargoyle hex. Gargoyle axe or partisan? We'll stick with the trusty partisan. In fact, we'll put on our gold pine resin. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this doesn't do anything. I just have it on just in case. I'm just curious to see what it does. We probably won't be needing the bow. Yeah, we'll keep it on. Okay. Alright, so here's Maneater Mildred. She only appears here if you beat her in the swamp as an invader. So she is pretty good, tank the boss. It's actually a good chance to try out our little exploit again, see if we can get that to work. Yeah, initiate the summon, traverse the fog, and see if it works. Alright. Yeah, we'll summon her, just cause. I just want to see. The more the merrier, I say. Alright, Maneater, let's go. Traverse. Risque, huh? Alright, did Mildred get summoned? There she is. Alright, yeah, I think they might have fixed the exploit. Yeah, because she's still pretty tanky once we summon. So they might have fixed it. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Get over here. We're gonna get smacked. Oh. Stay kind of close, and her swing should kind of go over your head. And just back off when she does that. Right. You got this, Mildred? Smack that booty. Thank you, Mildred. Soul of Quelaag and Twin Humanities. I think we get Twin Humanities whenever we summon an NPC who survives, so. Alright. Quelaag. Yeah. I love the partisan. That little, the reach you get from spears is just, it's very useful, very useful. But yeah, just kind of stick close to her. Her swing should go over your head. If you see her kind of hug her spider head, just back off because she'll explode at that point. Once she spews lava, just kind of unlock, run away from the pool, just kind of spread it out. But all in all, not too bad. Not too bad. Actually, do we check out the boss souls? Yeah. Soul of Quelaag, once daughter of the Witch of Izalith, but now a Chaos Demon. Although she doesn't count as a Chaos Demon in the parameter files, not that I can tell. Special beings have special souls, and Quelaag's soul contains all aspects of chaos. Use it to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. we will be using her soul for a weapon. I do have the scimitar up to +10 because I do want to use her fury sword. So, all right. Here's the other bell of awakening. Ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. We got a Homer bone. And the second bell was rung. And once you ring the second bell, Sen's Fortress opens up. All right. And now before we go out, let's actually continue down. You can get a good look into Izalith from up here. Yep. Yep. You could just barely make out. I think that's him. If that's not him, he's on the other side of that wall over there. Ceaseless discharge. Okay. Which we could fight if we really wanted to, but or at least deal with him anyway. Alright. So that's the way forward. This is actually a shortcut later on. But if we look closely, where is it? I'm trying to remember where it's at. Right here. Yep. If we poke. Illusory wall.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant?
Well, yes, we are. We are a new servant. Just say yes. I think if you say no, you can't go. I don't think it'll offer it again. So, just say yes.
But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Yep. And here we have the fair lady. She is considered a bonfire keeper. This is her bonfire. Before we talk to her, let's talk to him. I think it's E.G. or Eagly or something like that.
What is it? Go along and meet our fair lady.
Alright, now that I have the old witch's ring, better get out your tissues. It's very sad. It's very sad. This is the reason why I have the witch's ring as a gift. Just so I don't have to come back down here for this. Actually, let's... First things first, let's pop 9 humanity. Alright. Get your tissues ready. It's gonna be sad.
Quaylag, my dear sister.
Yep. She's blind, so she doesn't know who we're talking to. And Quaylag's the only other person who knows her language without their witch's ring. So.
Quaylag, what is it? Quaylag, my dear sister, the eggs, I am afraid it may be too late. I am so sorry, dear sister.
I think she was trying to save the eggs. As you can see off to the right there, there's one leg sticking out of one of the eggs. It's all stiff.
I'll be fine. I have you, dear sister. But promise me that you will take care of yourself.
Well, we killed her sister, now she's... The fairy lady's just a very nice person.
I'll be fine, but that you...
Yeah. Reinforce Estus, which we will. Enter the Covenant.
Enter a covenant again. Of course. Let me try.
Enter the Chaos Servant Covenant. Get the Great Chaos Fireball.
I'll be but that you...
So she entered a covenant with her sister Quelaag, and apparently we offer humanity to her. So Quelaag's motivation's pretty clear. She's taking about any foolish undead who come down here, ripe with humanity, so she can give it to her sister. Yeah. And we killed her and basically doomed the fairy lady to a slow, agonizing death. But in her place, we'll offer her humanity. All 30. That ranks us the Covenant up to, I think, rank 2, which gives us the Chaos Storm, as well as access to a secret shortcut down in the Demon Ruins. But that's for later.
Oh, thank you, Quayla.
And I think her spider body is moving a bit more vigorously than before. So
I'll be but that goodbye, Quayla. Do be safe.
You speak the tongue of the fair lady? Well, do not be rash with your pride. You have yet to earn my trust. If you try anything funny with the fair lady, there will be hell to pay.
I think he opens up once you join the Covenant, so the whole speak the fair lady's tongue is just because we have the witch's ring. Servant roster, yep. Egg bearer Ingi. Oh, it's Ingi, yeah, that's right. Keeps his roster of those who serve his master, a daughter of chaos. Ingi praises those who offer significant humanity to alleviate his master's suffering. But what is praise from Ingi really worth? Yeah, we'll take it anyway. He'll upgrade the pyromancy flame from 0 to 15. So he's another pyromancy person.
There is no time for idle chat. Think only of our fair lady and what she may need.
Yeah, she needs humanity.
There is nothing to accept.
Nope.
If you lay a hand on the fair lady, you should be prepared to face my wrath.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize he had new dialogue.
There is nothing to say to you, except you...
Okay. Yep. tragic character in every sense of the way. Alright. And with that, I'll call it an episode. Kind of sad now. But we finished off the rest of Blighttown. Yep. From the bonfire, we made our way to Shiva of the East, where we bought a whole bunch of stuff from him. I do plan to upgrade some of the weapons. Then after we bought all this stuff we wanted from him, we killed him. Yep, killed him for his weapon and his shield. Yep. The shield in particular is a good drop from him. It's a medium shield, but it has a great shield deflection rating, so a lot of stuff will bounce off of it that normally wouldn't off normal medium shields, but it will off this shield, so this is a good shield to get. Yep. And then after we took care of Shiva, took care of his bodyguard, who dropped the dark wood grain ring, or the dark gold wood grain ring. It's a mouthful. It's a ring that improves your dodge, it gives additional invincibility frames at light load. Also alters the animation, so the ninja flip ring it's called, just because you do like flips and all that stuff. So after that we went up the little lift towards the exit, but we didn't go to the exit. There's a little alcove with some more blow dart guys, some more dogs. In there is a firekeeper soul, a soul of a long lost firekeeper to be exact. So took care of that, crossed a little tree branch, picked up the crimson set as well as the tin banishment catalyst. Actually, let me check out the catalyst. Excuse me. It does have physical damage, so it's actually, you can use it for offense as well. It's pretty decent, actually. Catalyst of the banishment sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark wraiths and the kings who fell to dark. In contrast to other catalysts, the metal catalyst qualifies as a weapon, as it inflicts physical damage, however small. So, it's not the best magic adjust, but it's usable. Picked up the crimson set, the catalyst, as well as the sorcery remedy, which cures bleed and poison. I don't think it cures toxic. I think it'll clear the buildup, but not cure toxic. I'll have to double check, but grab those. Came back down, talked with Quelana, who offered us her pyromancy. We accepted, making her our pupil. At which point we ascended our pyromancy 15 to the ascended pyromancy. So our pyromancy flame is pretty strong, or getting strong at this point. There's only it goes up to +5. Ascended pyromancy +5 is the highest it goes. So we're getting close. Although it's like another 100-something thousand souls to get to that point. So it's a lot. We'll have to come back and forth to do it. I might go back to the leeches, farm some more large shards, just so I can upgrade a bunch of weapons before going to Sen's Fortress. So we might get the souls from that. We'll see. But so talked with Quelana, ascended the pyromancy flame, bought some pyromancies from her. And then we came out, cleared out the rest of the enemies, came inside the little nest area I would assume it's at, and then took on Chaos Witch Quelaag, or Quelaag, however you want to pronounce it. We did summon in Maneater Mildred. I did try the little exploit. I think they fixed it. I think it's patched out, so I don't think it works in the remastered anymore. Either that or Quelaag is a lot tougher than I remember, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to assume they patched it out. So going forward, I'm not going to bother trying to do it. The whole initiate the boss fight while the summon's being summoned, I think they fixed that, so sad. But anyway. Yep, and then we fought Chaos Witch Quelaag. Just stay close. Her swing should go over your head. If you see her kind of hug her spider head, just back off because that's an AoE. And then once she starts spewing lava, just kind of use the arena space to your advantage at that point, just to kind of keep her from, flooding a particular or getting trapped in a particular corner with the lava. So, and should be good. Yep. She's immune to fire. She's immune to bleed. She's immune to poison and toxic. Although her soul says she's a chaos demon, she doesn't take any extra damage from the Black Knight weapons, at least not that I know of. I'll correct myself if I find out otherwise, but... So we took her on, got her soul, and then we rang the second bell of awakening. Yep. Saw the cutscene where the fortress was opened. Yep. And then we came down here to the Chaos Servant Covenant. Yep. Talked to Ingi, told him we were a servant, he let us through. Talked to Quelaag's sister, the Fair Lady. I think she has an actual name, but I don't know what it is. But we're just going to call her the Fair Lady. So, yeah, we were able to talk to her because we had the old witch's ring as our starting gift at the beginning. Otherwise, if she wouldn't talk, you wouldn't hear her talk. You'd just be ... So, you can get the old witch's ring. It does require a trade with the crow. I'm not quite sure what the trade is at the moment, but since we started with it, we don't have to worry about it. So, yep. And it's a sad tale. Yeah. Basically, Quelaag joined a covenant with her sister in order to offer her humanity to ease her suffering. And she's used the Bell of Awakening as kind of like a lure for unsuspecting undead to pillage humanity from them to give to her sister. So, yeah. And the Fair Lady's she's a nice lady. Very gentle soul. It makes the whole Quelaag tragedy even worse. But we joined the Covenant. We are a Chaos Servant +2. We're rank 2 in the Covenant. Yep. We offered her 30 humanity, so now it gave us the Chaos Storm pyromancy, as well as the access to the secret shortcut in the Demon Ruins. So, yeah. Yep, and that was it. Yeah, that's all we did. Rest of Blighttown, boss fight, Chaos Servant Covenant. Yep. Kind of sad now. This always gets me. I mean, this always gets me. So I know she's a gentle soul, and it's just her sister's doing what she can to help her, and yeah. But anyway. Alright. Next episode, we'll make our way out. Make our way out. We'll make our way out, probably do the Valley of the Drakes. The one area I kind of put off earlier in the playthrough. I'd rather not do this right now. So we'll do that now, or on our way out. Because we will have to kind of go, we'll go through the tangent of the area on our way out. So we'll take care of that on our way out. There's an armor set out there, there's a ring out there, there's an undead dragon, there's some more items, some more weapon, a shield. Yep, and then it'll unlock the back door and under Firelink, so we'll make our way out. Yep. And then that'll probably be it. It'll probably be a very short episode, next one. Yeah. Because I'd rather have Sen's Fortress after leaving this place would be Sen's Fortress. But I'd rather do that on its own little episode. So, yeah. I expect the next one to be short. But until then, yeah. Well, anyway. Yeah, until then, that'll be for another episode. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.